Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing safe during this tough time. My name is Vishu, and I'm a team member of Living Connected for almost a year now. And here with me today are Naz and Ridwan, and we're gonna have a chat about how technology varies in Bangladesh and Australia, and how they had experience working in Australia as a team member in Living Connected. So, Naz, could you please tell us about yourself and how did you come to Australia?
Hi, thank you, Vishu, and hi, Ridwan. I'm Naz Sultana. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm working with Living Connected for more than 1.5 years. It's been 2 years right now, and I'm a data analyst by training. And in 2015, we have landed in Australia. And before we came here, we have in mind that Australia is a land of tolerance and a land of opportunities and land of fairness. And we have a son, so we wanted to secure a bright future for him. And yes, none other than that, Australia is blessed with natural beauties and good weather. These are the reasons that drove us to come and settle down in Australia.
True, Naz.
Yeah.
Australia does have a lot of beautiful views. Ridwan, could
Yes.
you please tell us about yourself as well?
Yes, thanks Vishu and thanks Naj. Thanks for having me. My name is Ridwan Hossein. I came to Australia in 2017 to pursue my master's, and I've started working with Living Connected since last year. So, and the best thing about working in here to be able to help the Australian citizen, because it was my uh, extracurricular activities back in my degree, and I've completed my master's from there, and I'm just waiting to start my PhD in the next year. So yes, it has been a wonderful journey which I'm having now and I look forward to be contributing with Living Connected in the future.
Ridwan, could you please tell us about Bangladesh and its culture and background?
I would be happy to say it. Yes, Bangladesh is a South Asian country and marked by large greenery and many waterways. The most waterways are covered by rivers that creates fertile land, and travel by boat is common in the rural area. So river fishing is also very popular occupations, or I could say the livelihood of among the common people. Also, agriculture is one of the main occupations among them. Um, Let me talk about a bit the population and the total area of Bangladesh.
Mm-hmm.
So Bangladesh has got 166 million populations as of 2021, and it has got a land of total 148,560 square meter. So it is a small country with a huge population, I would say. Therefore, we have got some challenges about managing populations and their welfare. Apart from them, Bangladesh has got few world-class attractions, scenic attractions. One is Sundarban, which is an enormous mangrove forest and is the home of the Royal Bengal tiger. Another one is the Cox's Bazar, which has got the largest sea beach across the world of 120 kilometers, which is actually second to none. The wavy water of Bay of Bengal touches the beach throughout this 20 kilometers. However, Bangladesh has shared its border with India to the west, Myanmar to the southwest, and Bay of Bengal to south. And Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh. Chittagong is the largest seaport and the second largest city in Bangladesh.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bangladesh sounds like a beautiful country, Ridwan. But switching it to the digital services and internet side, which we work on, Naz, could you tell me the differences between the internet services like in Australia and Bangladesh?
Yes, sure. Thank you. In terms of cost of device and usage, I'd say in 2021 in Australia, um, average prepaid phone bill is $29 per month. And if it's a postpaid plan, that is higher than that. Average cost is $35 a month. And in Bangladesh, if you want to buy a smartphone, it will cost you on an average $200 to $300. I mean that it is the average cost of to own a device, smartphone, and most of them choose a prepaid as you like pay as you go system. Like they have the flexibility to recharge the amount as high or as low they want. And in terms of broadband plan, if you come in Australia, on an average, household have to pay $71 a month. And on the other hand, in Bangladesh, people on an average household have to pay less than $10 a month. And if someone would prefer mobile internet, which is the cheaper version, they could have 2 or 3 GB data plan for 1 month for $3, $2 equivalent Australian dollar for a month or even more than that. In terms of internet speed, according to Ookla, Ookla is a platform that compares the internet speed, mobile internet and mobile and broadband internet speed among different countries. So according to Ookla, they reveal a report in 2021 in Bangladesh have the mobile internet speed is 12 Mbps as far as I remember, and which is very low, I think, because United Arab Emirates got the highest internet mobile speed, and that was 193 Mbps. When it comes to broadband internet connection, that is much better. It shows that that was the speed of 38 Mbps, while Monaco got the fastest internet speed of 261 Mbps. I'm talking about the broadband internet. And in Australia, 2021, I have a data that it shows Australia have scored 9th among world in terms of mobile speed, and that was 72 Mbps. And in terms of broadband internet speed, it was 55 or 56 Mbps or something like that. Yes.
Well, Australia is one of the good countries that has better internet.
Yes.
But as compared to Australia, we work here with people who are aged more than 50 years. Like in Bangladesh, do older people use a lot of technology? And if they do, like what do they usually use it for?
Yes, in Bangladesh, now with the wave of internet, most of them have the access to internet and the devices. And I'd say I have seen my mother and her generation, like my aunts, my uncles, my father-in-laws and mother-in-laws, and their generation use their devices like smartphone for communication purpose. This is the foremost reason of device for smartphone. And then they use their mobile phone for internet, for entertainment, sorry, like they watch news or watch movies, drama series, listen to music, and watch videos on different topics like exercise, how they want to know about the diet or their health. Um, and if someone wants to know about particularly about their hobbies, like to organize their house, about gardening, about cooking, so they can easily have access to internet, and they could see those on their phones. Nowadays, I have seen many of my acquaintances, they have Facebook pages, and they use their Facebook pages or social media as their to advertise or to sell their product for e-commerce business. And many of them have followers in YouTube. They have YouTube channel. They have cooking channel and travel vlog, traveling. So they gather the followers. So this is very good thing. They are occupying themselves to create a positive positive environment. Yes, and I would say people in Bangladesh, they follow religion. So most of them are religious. So many of them follow religious leader in the social media channel, so they can follow their preachment. And another thing I have seen that very recently they're very they get like to transfer money. People use a app. It's like Pay ID. So people use their mobile phone to transfer money from one using a mobile number from one phone to another phone. It is fast and easy, and people can pay bills, water, electricity bills, and it's life-saving, and it's getting popular day by day.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's really good to see that technology is evolving in Bangladesh. Well,
Yeah.
it was good to know more about technology, but Ridwan, like how you help people here through Living Connected for their devices. Have you had experiences in your country in Bangladesh helping older people?
Oh yes, definitely. I would consider myself as a lucky one to have helped like quite a lot of elder persons in my country, because the place where I live, it's an apartment in a building, and I've got my uncles and aunts living just on the right side and on the left side of my apartment. So it's like 3 different apartments in 3 different buildings, but they are both side by side. You can actually imagine my position being sandwiched by my uncle's apartment and aunt's apartment. So we actually share our window and balcony. So we often meet at the balcony and talk to each other. So we do not actually need to go to their place to help them. So that is one thing. That versatility of my living place actually helped me to help them with their devices. So whenever they face any kind of challenges regarding laptops, router, internet, or maybe a smart device or a smart telephone, televisions, they just approach to me, and I give them advice, solution, hands-on, practically on that time. That's how I help them. And yes, sometimes and even now, I am helping them through mobile phone and my computer. My dad has a computer, a personal computer. I can actually connect my computer from here to my dad's computer using some third-party, the remote sharing things. So I can actually control from here. That is the absolute, I would say, the thing that I have been doing from here to help them actually.
Yeah. Well, it's really good to know that you guys are helping around everyone, not just in Australia. It's, I guess it would be more easy for us to help people from our country, as communication would be easy. We can talk to them in our own way. But in your experience here in working in Living Connected, have you guys faced any challenges or felt anything different when you were helping people?
I would say, yeah, there are the basic things that I have experienced so far is same, like helping while helping them.
Mm-hmm.
But um, if I would like to say what is the fundamental things I have noticed, it is the way people try to learn their device is a bit different as compared to my countries.
Mm-hmm.
People in here, the elder citizens are in here, they try to rationalize and try to ask more questions how to um, get everything sorted out regarding their devices. But in my country, I personally noticed that they try to memorize the steps and the things
Mm-hmm.
while getting to the solution of their devices.
Yeah.
And I would say sometimes in here, sometimes people do not know how to explain their complex technical problem in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
But as the conversation goes on, I try to get these specific keywords from their conversation
Mm-hmm.
to help them properly.
Yeah.
And I have actually never faced their pronunciations to be a
Mm-hmm.
to be a challenge. Was
Yeah.
good for me. And what do you think, Naz? What have you witnessed so far?
Yes, I didn't feel I didn't face any pronunciation problem, but my problem, sorry, I have faced sometimes a word I have pronounced that way I have learned, or I have pronunciating that way that they didn't understand how I utter my word. That is a small issue, but that doesn't mean to create any big problem with our conversation. So yes, what about Vishu?
Um, I've never had like such any big problem as well, because obviously as you guys, I'm new to this country as well. I'm from India, not Bangladesh, but like for me it was like the starting point of a conversation when I would help someone, and sometimes I wouldn't understand, like, are they trying to like get help from this section, or is it from the file explorer, or sometimes I might not understand what they're saying because they might be too quick. But there's a point when you talk to more people, you get used to it, and then you just, it's normal
Yes,
for you. So
yeah,
it was basically like the first few months where I had a
first
bit of a
month,
problem,
yeah, same as
but
me, yeah,
after that it was like really flexible and easy.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, well, yeah, that is really interesting to know. But I would ask Naz, like, have you enjoyed digital mentoring in Australia, Naz? Even this should be a question to Ridwan. Like, how has your experience been? Like, what do you enjoy about it that makes you do it, every week?
Um,
Yeah, go on, Naz, go on. You go.
I am 100% sure that Ridwan would agree that this is rewarding, that you can satisfy your client and you can solve a client problem that creates his day-to-day creates barrier to his day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So nothing is rewarding to me than a satisfying customer. So yeah, I feel rewarding. I feel happy when I serve them. It's really rewarding for me. Yeah.
That is true. What about you, Ridwan?
Oh, I absolutely enjoy digital mentoring, and it actually gives me the sense of reward and a bit of satisfactions that when I can be able to teach something to someone and they eventually get the taste of it, get the enjoyment of getting it to the, like, as they go deeper and deeper, and I try to solve them even more and more. So I would say it is an everlasting sense of reward all the time that is coming to me always.
Yeah.
And the absolute thing is, I do not only share the digital knowledge with them, I also share my personal experiences, my the like other things other than digital mentoring.
Yeah.
So overall, it is a rewarding thing, I would say.
Yeah. By the way, I'll let people know when we put this recording on YouTube, we will be live as well. So when you see us chatting, and if there's any questions you have or any doubts or anything else you want to know, you can put it down on the comment section
Sure.
next week.
Yeah.
And me, Naz, or Ridwan would be there to answer your questions once
Be
again.
happy to answer. Yeah.
Well, it was really nice having a chat with you guys, and hope you guys have a good day ahead. And
You
we'll
too.
catch you
You too,
next
Vishu.
week on the Seniors Festival, I guess.
Thanks for having us, Vishu.
No
Have a
worries.
wonderful
Thanks for
day.
having me.
It was good, I guess.
Yeah. So there's a lot of questions people have put up on the comment section.
Let's see.
So I feel most of them would be questions that you should answer because it's from Bangladesh. But
Oh, really? I've got a lot of time in there.
yeah, I'll read it out for you. So Callum asks us, what are the most popular brands of smartphone in Bangladesh?
Yeah, go on, Ridwan.
Like I can see someone has already answered the questions, but yes, there are a lot of Chinese
other people too. Yeah.
Brand phone available in there. Maybe Xiaomi, like other Symphony. Maybe it's a local brand. They have got different name in other countries, or maybe they are not available in other countries. But yeah, they have got a very good range of Chinese mobile. Also, there's Samsung, Nokia, Sony.
And iPhone as well. iPhone is getting popular nowadays. Yeah, people are getting used to with iPhone. Yeah. And yeah, iPhone and Samsung are most reliable, I think, rather than the Chinese mobile phone. But yeah, if you comes up with the cost, but it's the most cheaper brands are available in market as well. Like Vidwan said, Xiaomi, Oppo, I think Oppo, Huawei. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. So someone called AM Ishitak asked us, does rural Australia enjoy high-speed internet network as well?
I would say it depends. If it's too rural, like 500, 600 kilometers, where the broadband connections, where broadband optics to home connections is not available, they have to rely on the cellular network. So based on the cellular network availability, for example, 4G and 5G, the speed differs. But as far as I have traveled so far in rural Australia, I have got quite good internet availability.
Yeah, same with me. I've never had issues in rural areas with internet too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Moriam says Bangladesh is a beautiful country. Well, it is.
It is.
Have a visit sometime.
And for your information, Moriam is my mom.
Oh, okay. Oh. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And just asked, she just read a questions from AM Ishtaq Mahbub, who is my brother-in-law actually.
Okay.
Oh well, it's all good to see your family around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Karina has a question for us. She
mhm.
asked, "What is the age which is considered for elder senior pensioner in Bangladesh?"
I think 59,
Okay.
59, the
Mm-hmm.
retirement age of who serve as a government employee is
Mm-hmm.
considered is a retirement age of Bangladesh is 59.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Then we have
But if you
Zanatul.
ask me about what is the age of elderly people, what is the demography starts from, I would rather say 55, 55 to 60.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Okay.
demography of age
Yeah.
people we consider in Bangladesh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 55 to 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So next we have Zanatul. In your opinion, which should be the easiest operating system to use? For example, Android or Mac for elder people in Bangladesh. And
Um,
she says, I am
yeah,
from USA.
yeah, that's an interesting question. She is actually my sister, Janatu Mawa.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, I would say to you, it's actually both. I have seen people using both Android and iPhone. So whatever they are used to use it from before, they're quite
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with them. So now, yeah, I would say yes for both of them.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I've
would
used
rather
both.
add that Android have some features that attracts people like that flexibility of less. I would say less protection, like that's in iOS or Mac have the protection, more protection, uh, Apple ID and password. And every time you install a device, you have to key in the password. It is sometimes it's like difficult for elderly people, whereas Mac or iOS have different features that attract elderly people as well, like Face ID recognition. I would say um, fingerprints to access
Mhm.
the password and ID.
Yeah,
Yeah, so vice versa. Both have some pros and cons.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one thing I would like to mention with the questions of Jannatul Mawa is that people who used to use Apple devices, they usually use all the Apple devices. So
okay.
that
Yes.
Yeah, if you have one Apple, then
synchronizes,
you have to be connected with all the other Apples too. Yeah.
yeah, so it synchronizes smoothly, seamlessly in between the devices. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, mixing up would be a problem to even transfer your data from one device to another.
yeah, it's a big challenge for
Yeah.
iPhone,
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
iPhone to.
Well, Callum has another question for us. He's like, is there anything about digital mentoring in Australia and Bangladesh that surprises you?
Um, that
Well,
is
I'll
actually
say people
a
are more
question.
patient here.
Yeah. What do you think, Naz?
Yes. I think I for me, from my personal experience, I have served the elderly people. They all have, whatever I say, that they have the willingness to learn and their perseverance and stick to their learning process that they will learn. And some, however, the condition they have, they might have physiological barrier um, dementia, like Parkinson, vision impairment, or sometimes a hearing loss. But they have the willingness to learn
Mhm.
and their perseverance and their independence. They all live on their own. And that surprises me and that motivates me as well.
Mhm.
That's really inspiring for me. I think Ridwan will agree and Vishu will agree with me as well.
Definitely, yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Do you have anything different for this question, Ridwan? Or should we move on to the next?
You can move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Corina says, wow, such an international audience. Yeah, it is.
India, Bangladesh, Australia.
Yeah. And so there's a guy called Joe. He says, hi, it's Joe from China. why older persons in Bangladesh still count smart device like smartphone as a harmful element? Question. What?
Oh, I can see it's Dubai. He's one of my friend from China.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get the question. He says, why older person in Bangladesh still count smart device like smartphone as a harmful element?
It's a bit tricky questions. Before I answer that questions, it is smart device like smartphones as a harmful element.
Harmful elements like inside the phone?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes people consider it like the infrared and the wireless networks are harmful for their human body, and sometimes the cheaper microphone and speaker quality impede your hearing problem. So I believe he is actually indicating that factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question actually.
Also, we prohibited sometimes our children to not watch the screens. They're used to watch cartoons and programs all the time on the screen. I think he's talking about something like that.
Or the audio visions over the time. And there are some older people in our country, they usually prefer using basic mobile phones rather than the technology. The latest phones, actually. That's
the latest branded smartphone. Yeah,
they find it more complex and a lot of things in one thing, so they cannot actually get sorted out. Where in the basic phones they have got keypads to tap in and easy functionality to get calls or receive text or sending text. So that is one thing he is saying why it's older people choices.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, well, that answers that question. And AM Ishtaq, again, cybersecurity is pretty big here in the US. What's the landscape in Australia? I guess the elder population are always the easy target.
He is absolutely correct.
Yeah, that is true. That is so true.
we have got a lot of cases every day in the newspaper and in the media.
We have to help them from not opening the link that they shouldn't be.
And it has significantly increased during the time of pandemic. So that they're the
even in the morning at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., I received a message from scammers that you have a parcel. Oh, I have a parcel at the morning at 3 a.m. What?
Even people from an unknown number, they call and say you have got big fines, or you have got some debts to pay to the government, something like that, and they say it in such a manner that it is almost believable. Because once I had a chance to talk to them, I already became aware that they were trying to harass me or trying to bypass me to use my credit cards and other things. So I intentionally made it longer conversation, and eventually I did something that make them angry in the finishing, and they cut up on my face.
Yeah, I've been getting those
lost project for them. Yeah,
I've been getting fake calls like these. Doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is, and they would just be like, "There's a payment of $800 you have to do," and I'm like, "No, I don't." What?
But for us. But for us, we could understand that they are scammers. But for elderly people, they don't verify, or they don't have the knowledge to verify.
Definitely.
So they are the victim, and they are the vulnerable people, and they are the target of that scammers. And I don't know how much people in Australia. I don't have that data yet, but I think it's increasing. It's it's alarming as well. The number of people are being targeted nowadays.
It's also a part of our digital mentoring service to elder Australians, to educate them, to let them know as best as possible to recognize which is scammer and which is not. And the local police and the government is also trying to publicize the matter to make us aware of the fact.
Yeah. Well, oh, Helen says we should keep the Bangladeshi connection going. She's pretty happy with us.
Yeah, we should.
And yeah,
Yeah.
the question was more, the question that your friend asked was like, is it harmful for kids or not? They said like, using phone and all with the screens and everything. But we did answer that, so it's all good.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all. Well, Zanatul says Bangladesh should also start a digital mentoring for older people. It will really help them a lot. Well, you guys should take the initiative. I'll help you too. We'll
Actually,
see
we
what we can do.
We are helping them, but like in which is actually included in our family.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you always start from your home.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any more questions, but I hope everyone enjoyed our live streaming and all the doubts you had, anything about technology are cleared. And yes, have a good day ahead, guys. And
Thanks everyone for
thanks everyone.
questioning us. It gives a lot of energy to answer all the questions. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you Vishu, Ridwone, Callum
Thank you
for
being
supporting
here.
the system, for our IT support as well. And yeah, today is his last day. I would say best of luck to Callum as well. And
very well, Callum. We'll be missing you.
Yes, definitely we'll be missing Callum.
And yes, best of luck and thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.